Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share with you this very cool toned smoky, very smoky fall makeup tutorial. I just really was craving something smoky, something cool toned, and this is what we ended up with. So if you want to see how I did this look right here, then definitely keep watching. Let's get into this tutorial. Alright, so I've already prepped my skin and did all my skincare and everything. If you guys want to see how I prep my skin before my makeup, tips and tricks, and how to get that flawless face, I did a whole video talking about that. I'll make sure to link that in the description box and also right here in the card somewhere. Definitely check that out. Definitely very important to prep your skin before your makeup, so I've already done that. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply foundation. I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate, and I do have to lighten it with the NYX Pro Foundation Mixer in white. So just going to mix these two bad boys together. So how are you guys doing? Thought I would check in with you. How you holding up? I'm really frustrated and kind of like pissed off right now because I'm filming the day that ColourPop is launching their Hocus Pocus collection, and I wasted an entire hour refreshing the website. They hyped this collection up so much, and now it's like, come on, you know, be prepared. Make sure your servers are all ready and can handle all the traffic. I know it's just makeup, but this collection was just really spoke to me. I mean, I'm sure many of us agree that the movie is, you know, a Halloween spooky season classic. But I did, however, you guys, snag some items from the Makeup Revolution and The Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I am going to do a video and review. I did not get the eyeshadow palettes. I'm sorry, I won't be doing that. But I did get one of the makeup cases, one of the lip glosses, one of the highlighters, and the brush set. So I'm so excited. If you guys did snag some things, let me know in the comments what you guys ordered. Alright, so for concealer, I think I'm going to mix these two together, the Makeup Revolution and the Conceal and Perfect from Milani. Just going to add a little bit under my eyes. I am in the spooky mood. I love that little pumpkin back there. I kind of added some more leaves and stuff, and I did some spooky nails. The bats are out. We're doing all the fun nail stamping, Halloween nails. Oh, I'm just so excited. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm going to be quiet and blend this out. I'm going to quickly prime my eyes using this really old continuous almond pencil from Jordana. I don't even know if they still sell these pencils. I really like them. They're super creamy, and continuous almond is just an old favorite of mine. It makes a great eyeshadow primer. Alright, and then to set everything under the eye area and the eyelid, I'm going to be using this right here. It's the Ivory Studio Perfect Setting Powder in the shade Brightening. So this does have a little bit of a tint to it, but it's super brightening underneath the eyes. I'm just going to set that concealer. So to cut down on time, I'm just going to take that same powder and just set around the nose. Alright, for bronzer, I've been really loving my Milani bronzer. This is in the shade 02, and I love this because it's more of a cool toned bronzer, but it's so nice. I really am obsessed with this formula. I'm going to take the e.l.f. complexion brush. I really like this for bronzer. Kind of switching up my brushes lately. I tend to just use the same thing over and over, but kind of switch it up today. So for blush, I'm going to take one of the blushes from the Lunatic Cosmetic Labs Contour Palette Volume 1. They do have a Volume 2 for like medium to deep skin tones. But I love the spooky packaging. And this is what she looks like. You've seen me use this a lot of my channel. I'm going to mix this deeper shade and this lighter shade together. I'm using the F13 brush. Just gonna kind of mix them together because this one's a little dark, this one's a little light. I don't know if I would say that it's definitely a cool toned blush, but it's definitely more on the neutral side. But I think this will add enough color so I don't look too dead. And then for highlighter, one of my favorite cool tone highlighters is from Tarte. And this is the Amazonian Clay highlighter in the shade Stunner. I've almost hit pan. I am kind of trying to hit pan here, actually. It'd be kind of nice to hit pan on this. So I'm just going to go right here in sort of a C shape on the cheekbones. Kind of above the brow a little bit on the nose. It's infused with like vanilla. It smells like vanilla cupcakes. So delicious. It's so good. So I'm going to go ahead and set everything. I like to do that before I move on to my eye makeup. I'm just going to use the Too Faced Hangover Spray. Really missed using this. Alright, I did my brows off camera. All the products I used, of course, will be linked down below. We're looking kind of, I don't know, I'm not having the best brow day, but we're just going to roll with it. So for this eye look, I will be using a few different things because I really don't have like my dream cool tone palette where I can just use one singular palette, if you know what I mean. If you guys have any good recommendations, leave them in the comment section. So I'm sorry if I'm going to hop around a lot, but any cool tone eyeshadow palette you have, definitely use it. You do not have to use the exact same products that I'm using. So I'm going to start off with using a single shadow. This is from Medusa's Makeup. It's in the shade Jamaica. Interesting choice of shade name, and it is a matte shadow. Very cool toned, very kind of like taupe gray. I'm just going to take that on my Pro number 5 Pro brush from BH Cosmetics. So I'm just going to apply this to the crease. I'm not being too precise with it. I just really want to add a good transition color. And I'm using the Melt Gunmetal Stack today, and there's not a really good like light transition color, so this is what I'm going to use. And then we can take that same color. I'm just going to use a slightly different brush. This is the J4, that e.l.f. and J Kissa brush set. Now we can go in. I'm going to use the J2 brush. It's a nice crease brush, but it comes to a nice point because you want to deepen up that crease and outer V area. So again, I'm going to be using the Melt Gunmetal Stack. I don't think I've done a like tutorial or using this in any of my videos, which is weird because this is really nice, nice eyeshadows. So I'm going to take the shade Assimilate, and this is a matte shadow from that stack. Just going to pick up a tiny bit of that on there, just the very end. And so you just take a shade deeper than that transition color, and I'm just going to start by kind of sweeping it in a V motion into the crease, back and forth, and kind of onto the lid. Alright, and then from here you can definitely go back to that transition color or just take the brush, whatever's left on it, and just go over the edges. And then we can take that same color on that same little pencil brush and do the exact same thing. I'm just going to pull this down, not completely all the way in to here, just kind of like halfway, and then connecting that up with that outer corner color. So for the eyelid, I'm thinking of using one of these really pretty glittery shades. I think I'm going to go with the one called Industrial. It's like a really pretty sparkly gray. Now these are very messy, so I think the best way to apply this is with a little bit of the NYX glitter glue. We're going to give it a try. I hope this hasn't expired because it's pretty old. So I just applied that to the back of my hand, and I'm just going to tap this on the lid. So just let that sit for just a couple of seconds, and then we're going to go in with the eyeshadow C brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of that, and I'm just going to press this right over top, and it's going to stick to that base. And then you can go back in with your blending brush and just go right along the edge just to blend that. It's always good at the end of your eye look to take that transition color and just add a little bit more and just blend along the edges. I'm not applying super harsh pressure, just enough to kind of blend. I'm gonna go back in and add a little bit more of that color to the lower lash line. If you do get any fallout, just take your powder brush and just kind of gently flick it. Just make sure that there is some powder left on your brush so it kind of picks up those particles. So for the waterline today, I'm gonna add this beautiful gray smoky pencil from Essence. Now this one does have some glitter in it. It's hard to find a true gray pencil that's matte. So I'm just going to pop this into the waterline. And then to tightline, I am going to use a black pencil. This one is from Real Hair Cosmetics. Just their long wearing black liner. I like this one because it's very matte black and it's long wearing. So I'm just going to tightline really quick. So because I don't want to take away from all this smokiness, there's no point in really doing a wing liner because it's just going to get lost in the smoke. So I do like to add a thin line along the upper lash line with a liquid liner. So I'm going to use the Lauren Conrad Beauty liner. So while that liner dries, we're going to highlight the inner corner, my favorite, and of course we're going to use the melt stack. I love this stack, right? It's nice. You can do a nice smoky look with it. Just all you need is a good like glitter primer, especially for those two deeper shades at the bottom because you do get quite a bit of fallout, but just pop on that sticky primer and you're good to go. So to highlight the inner corner, we're going to use this beautiful shade. It's called Harsh Stone White. And it's a very, very beautiful, shimmery, light color. It's so pretty. Perfect inner corner highlight. So I'm just going to use my Ivory Studio F16 brush. I believe that's what it's called. If you wanted to, this shade is beautiful on the lid. If you didn't want to go this smoky, you could just not apply that dark shade to the lid and apply this to the lid to do a really, really soft, smoky look. Look at that. Oh, it's just so intense. All you need is a tiny bit of product. There's actually a little tiny mirror in this stack, which I think is so cute. So you can easily use it to see what you're doing. I am so sorry. I know I told you guys I was gonna do like softer natural makeup. Well, I don't know if I can do that 24/7 because it's fall time and I just love doing the really dramatic looks. Don't worry, I'm gonna do a mixture of everything. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara, give my lashes a good curl. Now, I know I told you guys I was really embracing the natural lashes, which I have been, and I will continue to do, but I think today we need some lashes, you guys. I have been having a hard time with not wearing lashes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the look with just mascara and then with lashes. For those of you that, you know, want to see the look with just mascara, I'm gonna do that for you. So for lipstick, I have these Melt lipsticks here, which you guys know are my favorite. They're really the only makeup brand that I think makes the perfect cool toned nude colors that are very unique and different. So I think I'm gonna take Laced, which is a really nice nude. It's not too cool toned, but it's still a really nice color, and I might mix in a little bit of Stepford or maybe a little bit of the shade Nude. Alright guys, so here's the completed look. I really like how this turned out. I'm going to do an up close of the eye so you guys can see with mascara and then with lashes. So for lashes today, I'm actually wearing the Ivory Studio Foaming Lashes in the style Tori. Alright guys, so that completes this cool toned, very fall, smoky tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. This is definitely one of my favorite looks to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you guys are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that bell to turn on notifications so you don't miss out on new videos on Tuesdays and Fridays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also follow me on Instagram. I'm on there quite often. All my links are always down below, as well as everything that I'm wearing I will link in the description box as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you're having a really good fall, autumn season, and I definitely want to do more fall looks. I have a lot of things planned, so stay tuned. There's more to come. I will see you all very soon in the next video. Take care, you guys. Bye.